Let's now turn to our next topic, script layout or format of a TV script. On an excellent script, you have to prepare your material in such a way so that the path between your eyes, brain and mouth remains clear. This is possible with the correct formatting of a script. Hence, there is no one set format for a TV script. Different broadcast stations use various TV script formats. This will ultimately depend on what you need for your script. There are generally accepted guidelines that you need to know. Broadcast scripts are written in 2 columns with directions for the technical crew on the left and the story text on the right. Today, newsrooms use a computer program that automatically formats the scripts. The reporter's text is usually in capital letters, while the sound bites are in uppercase and lowercase letters. A machine identifies sources for sound bite called a character generator, which produces title superimposed under the video to identify the speaker. TV stations have different methods of writing directions. Some stations identify sound bites as SOT, meaning sound on tape. In some other stations, each sound bite is on different tapes. So the bites are identified as A roll on one tape, B roll on another tape, etc. The script should contain a slug that producers usually assign. Each channel has its standardized style for writing news scripts. Based on these things, there are 4 types of format. Breaking format. In this format, information is given in pointers. That means the way you give to your viewers. Breaking news is a new development or fresh news shown during the bulletin. Text size is big and almost covers the top half or bottom half of the TV screen. Like misleading new virus peak in November. Normal scroll format. Information is given in a sentence. If a sentence is long, we can use the comma, semicolon, etc. For example, misleading medical body ICMR on a study claiming virus peak mid-November. Related visuals. When we get visuals related to the news, we broadcast it. Rundown important, like the layout of a newspaper. For a rundown, there are 3 patterns of program. Anchor visual format. Anchor visuals bite or SOT, that is sound on track. Anchor visual and bite also. Package. Anchor voice over 1, bite, voice over 2, details of the story, counter bite, concluding voice over, then piece to camera. The treatment is the same as in the case of stand-up, except that the story may consist of an interview with an expert or eyewitness apart from the reporter's footage. It is a sound bite plus stand-up. News bulletins. Live and phono. When we do live debates, poll surveys, etc. For example, if elections are going on and the anchor is taking reporters or experts on phono. Other important format is super. Supers are names or other bits of information superimposed on the TV screen, also called IDs. They identify or explain a person, thing, place, or photos. Talking heads. This a story read on camera by one of the newscaster with no visuals appearing on the screen. True stories not supported by visuals we avoid in TV. Such a story could have been written for radio. The only difference is that on TV we see the face of the presenter. Voice over or VO. Visually, the step ahead of lackluster talking head presentation is to have a talking head plus a visual. It may be a graph, photograph, chart, or map. The narration continues over the visuals. Soundbite. A soundbite or a cold bite is a type of a story that includes no videotape of the story itself, as VO does, but does include a brief video-tapped interviews with someone knowledgeable about the story. The presenter begins on camera and reads up to a certain point in the script. Then the expert's interview appeared on the videotape. At the end of the sound bite, the anchor reappears to tag the story before moving on to another news item. Stand up. It is a story assembled by a staff reporter. Like the soundbite in this story, 2. The newscaster begins on camera and reads up to a certain point and then introduces the reporter. These type of stories are considered to be the backbone. So, this is all about the formats of script writing. Let me now move on to the next, which is layout and presentation for television. It is essential to present content so that people do not get confused and understand the things with satisfaction. In the top right corner of the news copy page is the date. This enables us to file a copy in chronological order. Under the date is the slug. The slug or the catchline is one or two words about the story. Avoid general words. Always use some specific words. Under the slug is the time of broadcast. Here are some tips for script layout. Write the complete form of name and figures. Do not use heavy words. Type of one side of the page only. Otherwise, viewers get irritated. An inch margin should be used. Bold or underline those words or sentences which you want to emphasize. Remember, it is said only once. Now, I would like to take your attention to one more point, that is the difference between the basic script of radio and TV. Let's talk about this by taking very little time. The TV scripts differ from the radio script in more ways than one. The most obvious difference is that addition of visuals input into the TV medium. The visuals contribute to the TV program substantially. In such instances, the accompanying commentary can be kept to a minimum. Meanwhile, radio's audio medium rests entirely on the audio content, be it spoken word, music, sound effects, location sound, etc. The radio commentator has to work extra hard to portray the event's ambience in all its actuality. The description of the same event in the video's word is indeed a task for the commentator. That is all I have to say about today's talk. I hope that my presentation today will give you a good understanding of script writing's concept, importance and skill for TV. Thank you for staying with me. Namaste.